Two men journey to the bars and restaurants of Scandinavia to find amazing beers, always with the same question.
Hey, what's on tap?
It's time to find out.
Okay, we have gone out and about. So we are What's on Tap live in person on the streets.
We're not really live, but we're living up to our name. Hey,
Yes.
what's on tap?
Finally, we decided to venture out to Salluhallen, which used to be where TGI Fridays is now, and then that was closed, and they had this building that was just a brick frame, and then they decided to do something with it because it was a really old brick frame, and they relaunched the Salluhallen about 5-6 years ago, I guess.
Yeah, something like that.
And now it's a great collection of restaurants. There's a fish market and a butcher place. Deli, yeah. And as well as Italian and sandwiches, burgers, poke bowl, ramen. I mean, it's got a nice smorgasbord of offerings here.
It has everything except smorgasbords.
They don't have the little...
Smørrebrød?
There is one place that does the smørrebrød. So they even have that, which is about as close to a smorgasbord as you can get here.
Fair enough.
All right.
But we went to Neu's Neopolitan Pizzeria.
Exactly. So Noi has been around for a few years, and they have their original location is out in the middle of nowhere on the outskirts of Malmö. It's a real pain in the ass to get to. The pizza place that was here, it closed, I guess, about a year ago, and Noi opened a second location here in the middle of town, and they've got great pizza. And they also have Ritual Lab on tap. So they have 2 Ritual Lab beers along with great Neapolitan pizza. So it's really just everything you want to feel like you're in the middle of Italy without ever leaving Sweden.
Yeah. So the question, hey, what's on tap? The answer is these 2. Those are the only 2 draft beers.
Exactly.
But those are the ones we wanted.
Pretty much. So first up we have the Italio Pils.
Ritual
Pils. Ritual Pils. It's an Italian Pilsner.
Yes.
All right. So let's go ahead and try it.
Very crisp, clean, very malty actually. Maltier than I expected it to be. Also a bit bitter.
Yeah, it's got a good, like, say, German-style bitterness to it with a nice lightness, very easy to drink. This would be a really great summer beer, I have a feeling. And I think it's going to pair perfectly with our pizzas.
So can I try the pizza now?
We can try the pizza now. So we ended up getting the...
Taleggio and salami.
Yeah, so this is...
Cheese and ham.
Cheese and mushrooms and ham.
There aren't a lot of mushrooms on it. I see like one piece.
Yeah, it's a few pieces there, but they're like big pieces. They're not like small diced up pieces. And the pizza is amazing. It's got that nice chewy crust like you get from a Neapolitan pizza. The cheese tastes great on there. It's nice and it's salty, and it's got kind of a
it's really creamy,
brie-esque kind of flavor to it.
Really creamy and stringy. I made a mess. That's why Stefan laughed.
It's
half
delicious.
A minute ago.
So what do you think? What do you think about the pizza?
Need to try it with the ritual.
Oh, of course.
This is the best way to drink an Italian Pilsner with pizza that's quite salty. It's salty from the ham, it's salty from the cheese. It makes the pills pop a little bit more. It becomes more balanced with the...
And you can definitely drink a couple of pints of this pretty easily, I think.
Yeah.
And the pizza crust itself is so light and chewy, and it's amazing. I really love the pizza here.
Yeah, it's really good.
So what would you give the Ritual Pills?
Strong 3.5.
Yep, that's right where I am as well. It's a solid 3.5.
Before I tried with the pizza, I was hesitant. Like, maybe this is only going to be a 3 to 5. Because it's nice, but without the pizza, it's more. It's a tiny bit unbalanced. With the pizza, it comes together. So a strong 3.5.
Okay. All right.
You thought the same, right?
Yeah, exactly. I think the last time I was here, I had the ritual pills with the pizza as well, and it was like banger, solid, straight up, amazing experience.
Yeah.
10 out of 10.
We'd do again.
Okay, so next up we have the, what was it called? Make West Coast IPA great again?
Yeah.
Okay. And this is, I wouldn't say this is so much a West Coast IPA from the looking at it.
It looks very East Coast.
It looks very East Coast.
New England.
It smells very hoppy. It doesn't smell very piney at all. And the taste is, how would you describe it?
It's a little bit unbalanced, but I kind of like it. It has the West Coast bitterness that we nowadays, when we look for West Coasts, we want this particular bitterness that differs from all the New Englands.
But it's also
Right?
kind of fruity too. I mean, the end flavor is kind of bitter.
Yeah.
But I think the upfront notes are very fruity and light.
I mean, that's totally true. But West Coast IPAs always had the potential to be fruity in flavor, not just juice bombs like the newer New England trend is.
Right.
There's always been tropical fruit notes in West Coast if you just use the right hops.
Okay.
I think it's very traditional. It works. It works pretty good with the pizza as well.
Yeah, I agree. I wonder, I don't know if this is a, like they'll have this until it runs out, or if they'll have this as their forever, the perennial IPA on tap. But I think it's pretty good. I think it goes, again, really well with the pizza.
Do you know if they had it last time you were here?
I'm pretty sure they did, but that doesn't mean anything. It's like only a couple of weeks ago.
Ah.
I can't imagine they're turning kegs really heavy here.
No. I mean, people haven't been checking in here for that long.
No, it hasn't. This like I said, this location's only been around for a few months. I think it was right at the end of last year.
Yeah.
It's been open, so it's super happy it's here, and I'm super glad that they've added they have some beers on tap.
Yeah. So presumably, these two draft beers are the only draft beers that this place has ever had, but that doesn't really mean anything. I would guess that the Ritual Pills is going to be staying forever.
Yeah, I would think so as well. And they'll probably, I would imagine, sub out another IPA, because I can't imagine this Make West Coast IPA great again will be around forever. It feels like it's a pretty limited shelf life.
Yes.
Okay, so
That's how I like it. If a place only has two taps, I would prefer to have one solid tap that they love and one that rotates.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
That's the way to do it if you're limited by logistics.
Yeah, and then bottle-wise, they've got some Italian beers. They've got Star Pramen and Messina and Peroni. But I believe I've seen some other local Swedish beers as well.
Here?
In the past. But they don't have any. They don't have that today. So hopefully, we'll see maybe some small. I think they had Rimmelav at one point, and they had some. Maybe Klackebacken, okay. I want to say, but I could be wrong.
No one has checked in anything else than these two beers here.
I'm not surprised. As far as I know, it's the only place in Malmö you can get Ritual Lab on tap, so it's kind of a treat that way.
For a long time, we used to be able to do it at Dipenko.
Okay.
But we don't really like Dipenko, so who knows?
Yeah. All right. Well, anything else you have to add here?
Now I have my mouth full of pizza.
That's what you should, because it's delicious. Okay, well, we'll wrap it up here. You can find us online at what'sontappodcast.com, Facebook, YouTube, Spotify,
Instagram.
And just wherever there's podcasts. Till next time.
Keep drinking, you dum-dums.